What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. So, you might notice I'm sitting in a different location than I normally sit in. That's because I'm in my truck outside of my chiropractor's office. Figure today I can show you, what a chiropractor does, how he does it, why he does it, and the reason why I was able to come back from a back injury exactly 2 months ago now. Last night, prior to filming this video, I ended up pulling this right here. That's actually $395 off the ground and has a 415 lockout with the bands. My best ever sumo pull was 415. So for 2 months off and not really deadlifting, and taking care of myself, I'd say I bounced back pretty good. So we're going to go in here now. I'm going to introduce you to Josh, who is my chiropractor, and we're going to show you a basic session.
Alright guys, so here we are with Dr. Josh, I was telling you about earlier. I'm going to let him go ahead and introduce himself to you guys, tell him a little about you, and if you want to go ahead and explain what you diagnosed my back as.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. So my name is Josh Slimkowski. I'm a sports chiropractor, hometown spine and sport. Basically what we do is a mix between chiropractic, rehabilitation exercises, and soft tissue treatments. What we diagnosed him with is basically a lumbar radiculopathy, which fancy terminology is pinched nerve. And so basically with that injury, I know what you basically had was a deadlifting accident where essentially what happened was he possibly had a little bit of a disc involvement, but either way, there was irritation on the nerve, and that was shooting the pain to his butt and legs. Pretty severe, but thankfully we got you fixed up and you're rocking and rolling right now, right?
2 months exactly.
Yep. Yeah, so I guess we're just going to go through a demo of a brief little demonstration of what we do from an average treatment standpoint and how we kind of tackle this kind of injury. You good with the glasses? Can you take them for you? You're good? Alright. How's the back today though?
Really sore because I did it yesterday.
That'll do it.
Muscular, not.
Nothing shooting?
No.
Nothing butt and legs? Nothing? Cool. Alright, just starting off with some lumbar decompression therapy. Basically what that does is it helps to stretch the spine out. Kind of like an accordion, taking pressure off the discs, off the nerves, off the muscles. Pretty fantastic treatment here, so. What'd you pull yesterday?
I worked up to 395 off the floor with 415 at the top.
Okay.
So that's right where my old sumo max was.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought 410 was the PR.
Well, I switched to sumo
Okay.
because it allows me to keep my back straighter.
Sure.
And my sumo max is like 100 pounds less than my conventional max.
Okay.
So that's right in line with where it was.
Alright.
Actually didn't drop at all.
Nice. Felt pretty good?
Oh yeah.
So just sore, just muscle, just overworking soreness today?
Yeah, and I'm used to doing that type of volume.
Yeah, that'll do it to you. That was the first time back in what, a couple months?
Yeah.
You did the full swing of it?
Yeah, actually being able to use some weight. So
Nice.
I figured you said I was up to 80% last time, so
Yeah.
I figured it's been 2 weeks, so it should be close to 100.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's good to take the training wheels off.
Yeah, right.
Let's get the hips moving. Bend the knee, coming in and out right through here. Hip mobility's still great. With sarcasm attached to it?
Yeah, right. I've been working on a lot of mobility stuff.
So it honestly is. I mean, I would say probably if I had a ballpark at about 20% improvement in your hip internal rotation mobility over the past few weeks here. So I definitely am seeing improvement because when you first came in, it was basically right here and it stopped.
Yeah.
Now we're getting an extra kind of 20% hip internal rotation here, which is key, especially in the deep squat.
Yeah, I was gonna say I noticed it a lot because I have terrible ankle mobility.
Mm-hmm.
Not even gonna hide that, but
Yep.
I noticed it's a lot easier to open up for squats on the bottom.
Yeah, that'll do it to you for sure. So the sumo felt good. You do any RDLs?
Yeah, I did those right after.
Okay. Felt good with those too?
Yeah, I'm really focusing on technique with those.
Good.
Especially because, I mean, you have to keep your back straight and you're taking your hips out of the equation.
Sure.
So.
Yep. What's going on for Turkey Day?
I'm just going over to my girlfriend's.
Sweet. Where she live?
We're going to her grandma's. That's in Langloth.
Okay.
I went with my parents last weekend. Well, last Saturday for our Thanksgiving.
That's what we did with my family. My family was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it's hard to get everyone together as you get older.
Yeah.
People start having kids and getting married, and then you gotta have Thanksgiving with this family, that family.
Get pulled in different directions.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. How's this going through here? Good. Probably gonna hit the hip flexors today again for you too.
Okay.
I think that'll help to open things up here. How's the shoulder mobility?
A lot better, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's awesome. What do you notice a big improvement with? Like military presses, overhead?
I actually don't do any overhead pressing anymore.
Okay.
Mostly my low bar squat. I
Oh,
used to
yeah?
have to put my hands out really wide so I couldn't brace the bar. Now I can almost bring my arms completely in
Nice.
and brace tighter.
So pec mobility is definitely getting better.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy what it can do in two months of
Yeah.
actually taking care of yourself
Yeah.
for a change.
Yeah, you're right about that.
So is this that ART?
Yep. Yeah, so this is, I took the training for active release technique. I mean, it's kind of like a hybrid blend between active release and kind of just traditional myofascial release. Essentially what it does is basically just break up scar tissue on the muscles. So you beat yourself up, you have any kind of injury, whether it's from just kind of micro trauma or whether you had a lifting injury or a car accident, anything like that. Scar tissue can build up on your muscles the same way as it can build up on your skin. And before you know it, scar tissue really starts to limit our mobility. And over time, that will decrease your mobility. It will start to affect other joints. So for example, if you have a lot of scar tissue or stiffness in the hips, basically the joints above and below, so your back, your SI joint, and your knees are going to compensate to make up for a lack of mobility in your hips. So you can kind of relate that to any other joint. Most common joints that I'm seeing that in is basically the ankles, the hips, and the shoulders. Because those joints, you definitely need to stress the mobility component in those joints. You definitely need to have good stability in those joints with stability exercises, but I would say mobility before stability in those joints. The knees, for example, need more stability, You already have mobility, and if you've lost your mobility in your knees, it's probably due to more of like a traumatic injury or advanced arthritis, things like that. How's this feel? You okay?
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Couple more coming through. Gonna do some muscle work on your back, help to break up some of the tightness there. Being that most of your aches and pains are muscular related, I think today especially, I feel like that's gonna be something that's gonna really help you out here. So got some cool lotion coming in here. So this lotion is basically a mix between Biofreeze and massage lotion. So that's the warm and tingly sensation you're gonna feel afterwards. Helps with pain level and also helping so that we're not roughing up the skin too much here. So things are probably gonna get crazy for you after Turkey Day, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're off tomorrow from work. So I get to work a double day on Friday.
There you go.
And I'm off 4 days for hunting season.
Yeah, you going out?
Yeah, Monday with my dad.
Nice. Where you going?
You know where Butler is, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's about 45 minutes north of Butler. It's called Parker.
Okay.
we have a hunting camp up there.
Nice.
It's 10 acres, and then it sits right next to 10,000 acres of state game lands.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so you can walk in there and never walk out again.
Big breath in, and all the way out. Nice and relax. You love it.
Yeah.
Alright, let me get you on your right side. Take your time, roll it over here. Top bent, bottom straight, scoot you a little closer. There you go. Nice and relaxed. Do you have a trail cam set up? Yep.
No, my dad's seen a couple deer up there though.
Yeah?
Just from going up there.
You're good. You're not going to fall. Nice and relaxed. Stay right here. Stay right here. Let me open up the hip capsule. It's nice and relaxed. And you're going to bring your leg up here. So you're going to feel a crazy pull. I'm going to press right here. You're going to bring your leg up and around right here. So that's going to help to hit the piriformis muscle. Kind of just really helping to open up that hip capsule through here. A lot of your other hip muscles. You alright?
Yeah. Just a different way of being stretched.
Darn right, man. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna stay right here. We're gonna work the hip flexor right here. It's a really important muscle. Let me scoot you closer to the edge back here. Good. Alright, this one's not the most comfortable. The muscle's right in the groin right here. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna press right here. We're gonna bring your leg up, and then we're gonna bring it back like this. Okay? Actually, try bringing your knee up to your chest. And relax. I'm going to press right in here. And bring it up to your chest a little bit. And relax. Big breath in for me. And all the way out. Nice and relaxed here. Good. Nice and relaxed. Not the most comfortable one, but I can tell you that definitely get some awesome results with this one alone right here.
That's something I don't really focus on is my hip flexors.
Yep.
I don't even foam roll them.
Yep. Even with the, you said you do foam roll?
I don't.
It's tough to foam roll your hip flexors. You know, any kind of stretching, I'm always leaning more towards like dynamic stretching, which is kind of just moving.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everyone's always going to argue what's better, static or dynamic. Honestly, for hip flexors, I'd say static stretching all day. 10, 15 second holds. Especially if you're sitting for a lot of the day, which I think you are.
Yep.
So.
You know, it was something I used to do, and then after I got hurt, it was kind of just, well,
Yeah.
quit doing it.
Right. Let's get you a little closer. Press up through the shoulders, down through the neck. You're not going to fall. Stay right here for me. Same thing over here. Then bring the leg up, press on the side, and coming up and around. A little more tight on the right. Or it's pretty even both sides.
It was pretty much the same.
Okay.
I know my hamstrings were super tight.
Okay. We'll be in there too. I'll keep it all moving. Good. Stay right here. Same thing, but scooch to the back of the table that way. Alright, bring your leg up. And relax. Big breath in. And all the way out. Nice and relaxed. Coming back here. Just tender pressing through there.
That one's tight.
Tight, yeah.
Feels tighter than the other one.
Yep. The right hip flexor is definitely a lot more tight compared to the left one, which the back pain, pinched nerve, is right-sided, right?
Left.
Left-sided. So, I mean, to be honest with you, that like kind of asymmetry, basically one side pulling the other side, there's not really a lot of research that says like, okay, your hip flexor is tight on the right, so you have to have pain on the right. That's why it doesn't matter whether you have, pinched nerve pain on the left side. I'm not just going to treat your left side. We're going to tackle both sides to basically solve and fix the cause of the problem. I can play the guessing game saying, okay, well, it's most likely related to a tight hip flexor on your right side, so all we're going to do is adjust your back and work the right hip flexor. We're going to work both sides here. Because I don't want you coming back 6 months from now with the same injury. So,
Exactly.
on your back, face up towards the ceiling here.
Different injuries I've had.
Yeah, right.
Impressive. They're going on his
head up here. Let's see motion back here for you. Man, relax, I gotcha. How's the neck feeling overall?
I mean, since you cracked it, it's like I want to do it again. It's addictive.
Yeah, it's something where once you get adjusted in the neck and you see that your head can pivot around your shoulders a lot better when you're driving, kind of like an owl, like just moving it around.
Yeah.
That it's definitely something that people want to keep improving their ability, that's for sure. You made it sound like that hurt. That felt good.
Yeah, it is. It just takes you by surprise when it finally does happen.
Yep.
My chest has been super tight the last 2 weeks.
Pecs are still tight. Still tight for sure.
It's good because I got a bench tomorrow.
There you go. On Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
No. I'm going to be doing actually another video tomorrow with actually the other powerlifter in my gym.
Nice.
So
there's only 2 of you guys there?
I mean, 2 of us who actually call ourselves powerlifters.
Okay.
There's a bunch of, pretty strong guys, but
Right.
not ever looking to compete or anything, kind of just for the fun.
You looking to compete next year?
It depends. I mean, it just depends how I go and if I'm satisfied with where I'm at.
Right.
I mean, I'm like they say, you're your toughest critic.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Alright, wrap those arms up, big old hug. Oh yeah, big breath all the way out, nice and relaxed. Good. Alright, let's hit those hammies here, bring your leg up. Nice and relaxed. Pressing, coming back here. Here's where the face is coming in.
Yep. The world's tightest hamstring. I'm not afraid to admit it.
Got a little trick where I block the other leg so you can't lift it up.
Yeah. Oh, that's not fair.
No, it's not. 2 more. Last one. Good. Other side here.
This is always absurdly tight.
You alright?
Yeah.
Last one. Well, I can probably guarantee you're gonna feel like $1 million after this.
Yeah, right?
Come on up here. Alright, so what I'll do then is we'll kind of hold off on the exercises till after you're done filming here.
Okay.
But we'll hit you with a Theragun, we'll get some stim and heat on, so that's pretty much a treatment there.
All right.
Alright guys, so that was the whole process. About 20 minutes and I feel like $1 million. So, it's worth it to take care of yourselves, guys. Check out a chiropractor, especially if you want to stay in this game. So, that concludes the video. So remember to comment, like, and subscribe. We gotta grow the pound.